Riot Games is suing NetEase over a Valorant copy. Now, Riot Games is suing the publisher, the Chinese publisher company's game called Hyperfront, which is a 5-on-5 mobile shooter that Riot alleges is a Valorant clone. Now, it's also bringing the case to courts in the UK, Germany, Brazil, and Singapore. So it's going full out in this one. And Hyperfront, like Valorant, is a free-to-play first-person shooter where 5 play against each other in a number of different modes. Now, Hyperfront was actually released back in 2022 on Android and iOS, but although player data isn't actually available for Hyperfront, it's listed on Google Play Store as having more than 1 million downloads. Now, Riot lays out a number of similarities between the two games in its UK lawsuit, including characters, maps, weapons, weapon skins, charms, and even going as far as to comparing weapon stats. So there is quite a big similarity there between the two games, so you can see why they're not entirely pleased by that. But I'm now joined back on the show again with Rabia here at Jinx. How are you, Rabia? Are you good?
Hi, Lewis. I'm good. What's the weather there? I heard that it's snowing.
Oh, I know, like literally it's very, very snowy. Do you know what, Rabia? It was ridiculously hard to get into the studio today. Good times. So yeah, but we made it. We're here. Monday, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, tell us, what do you think about this kind of like the suing of NetEase? I mean, the game does look pretty similar, right?
Ever since the game was released, it was pretty visible that Valorant and Hyperfront, they are very similar. I mean, they copied everything, including the abilities, the agents. I mean, they just, like, for example, changed the name and stuff and the color of blood, for example, but like they were very similar, and it was just a matter of time. I mean, everyone was already thinking, why is Riot not suing them already? And
Yeah.
the time has already come
Yeah.
now. And and I think that it was pretty visible that it will, and it has just happened.
Yeah. They finally gone, you know what, we're gonna sort this out. I mean, how likely is it to be successful? Because China obviously has a history of copying sort of like a lot of Western community games and all that kind of stuff. So how successful do you think they're gonna be in kind of maybe getting it taken down? Because it's happened so many times before.
I think that we have seen, yes, a lot of games being copied from the Western side, but like they were actually not exactly the copy. The developers used to add their own elements and their own stuff, content. But in case of Hyperfront, I think that Riot is gonna win this lawsuit because they're just not similar in terms of the gameplay and stuff. They are pretty much the same. I mean, the agents, the abilities, the maps also, and the guns, the buy style, the gun mechanism, everything. I think most of them is same. And also Riot is gonna, I mean, release a Valorant Mobile as well anytime soon. So they need to get the market back to themselves and not lose it to Hyperfront just because they like copied them. So I think the chances of it getting successful are pretty high.
Yeah, definitely. I think they've got. I mean, like you said, there's just so many elements in there where they've just like that is basically Valorant. So yeah, it's too similar and it's too close to home. So I think they might sort of like win that one. But Rabia, like there's not the only thing that's been in the news. And obviously Valorant developers have broken the internet because Raze and Killjoy's relationship has come to light. Two of the popular Valorant characters were implied to be an item many times throughout the lore, but it was never explicitly stated or confirmed until December the 12th, which of course is today. And the Valorant Twitter account posted a picture of the two sharing a kiss in a festive area, which you can see here. A moment the community have absolutely celebrated because they've been waiting for this. It's been sprinkled throughout the lore for a long time, and it's finally come to surface. And everyone's been exploding over Twitter, expressing their joy that these two characters have finally come out into a relationship within the game's lore as well. Rabia, I mean, the community has just absolutely been all on board of this. Is this something that, of course, you've probably known as well through the lore that's been lit through? Is it great to see it finally come to fruition?
Definitely. I mean, been getting so many hints. Both of them were, seen flirting with each other in the voice lines and in the lore. And I think everybody actually wanted it to happen. And I think the way Riot announced it and made them official,
Yeah.
I think it was pretty cool, though it received a lot of hate as well. But I mean, we will get a lot, different sort of people out there, different feedbacks and
Yeah.
stuff. But if you ask me, and majority of the community, it was pretty visible that it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and everybody's happy that it has. I mean, they look
Yeah.
so cute together.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think it's really nice, and I think it's nice to see how vibrant the Valorant community is as well, which I think is really cool. So, I mean, like, what is the Valorant community like? What is it like to be part of the Valorant community? Because it seems like a really, really nice community to be part of, to be fair.
So again, I mean, there have been mixed reviews after this tweet that Riot made on the Valorant Twitter account. I mean, a lot of them were supporting this fact, but there have been comments like Riot has done this for marketing and they have forced this relationship on us for marketing purposes. But like, my question is just one thing: how could it be forced? Because they have been hinting this for like a long time. They have been very active in supporting the LGBTQ community. We have had like special, quotes around that, tear cards around that, and also sprays and other in-game content around this as well. So Riot has been very supportive of all of this. So I think it's not a marketing stunt, and we have seen many streamers also supporting this fact. And as you see, Everett Jonas, he also tweeted that anyone who has a problem with this, they should just unfollow me, because
That's so
it is not, yes, it is not offensive at all. And I think it has been supported, and it's a great step by Riot as well. I think so.
Absolutely. Oh, Rabia, thank you so much for coming on the show. And it's great to see. It's so happy to see all these, like, the community coming forward and saying their opinions. And, you know, like you said, there's been mixed opinions, but also 90% has been positive, which is great to see as well. So, Rabia, thank you so much. And I'm sure we'll see you very, very soon once again for coming on the show.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you later.